Woo! Good morning, Wahe crew. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get some movement going today. Hope you're having a happy moon day. Cosmically, it was a big week. Yesterday we had that Venus Cazimi, so Venus and the Sun aligning, which was very interesting. And there's a lot of stuff coming up. You know, maybe you feel it, maybe you don't. But for me, energetically, there's a lot of shifts. So I'm just so grateful to be where I am and to be able to rest and soak and, yeah, move with you. So let's begin. This is going to be a Vinyasa class, so if you need to take breaks, take breaks. Make sure you have water close by. And if you have yoga blocks, grab them. We will use them a couple times in this practice, okay? So come to an easy seated posture. If sitting on the ground is not easy, then sit up on a block. I feel a little tight this morning, so I'm going to sit up on a block to begin. This elevation of the pelvis helps the legs to start to relax and open. Sit up nice and tall. Feel your spine getting length towards the sky. Close the eyes down and start to cultivate a big, deep, beautiful breath that will carry you through your practice this morning. Calling that breath in deep through the nose. You can allow for a couple clearing breaths if you need to exhale through the mouth. Letting go of any heaviness, letting go of anything that may be just weighing you down. And if you're working with an intention this morning, call in your intention. Let it be a clear 1 or 2 words, not a story, not why or how we should do this, just what is it? Feel it expanding in your body, expanding in your heart. Smile to your intention with love and abundance. This intention blossoms in our bodies. Inhale, scoop the arms wide and up to the sky. Palms come to touch and we come down through center, letting your thumbs just glide along the body. Inhale, scoop, energizing, pulling in creative force, and sliding hands through middle. Take a couple more. So feel this gathering, energy, chi, prana, life force, and then we center it into our being. 2 more. Taking as much as we need, right? So that when we interact, we can share. Last round. Scooping energetic. Reach, 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 reach. And cycle into self. Take hands to the knees. Extend the chest and the chin to the sky. Open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Expand the breath. Let it be deep, like it's the pumping movement that brings us into our bodies. Open and close. So we expand throat and heart, and we close and squeeze the navel to the spine. Expansion and contraction. Couple more rounds. Go the speed that feels best for you today. Open. Yummy and contract, just as equally delicious. You can speed it up. Couple more rounds. Open and close. Take it to center. Arms float up. Lean back a little bit. Legs are still crossed, and we pop those legs up. Take the hands alongside the body. Squeeze the elbows into the ribs, palms to the sky. Balance in the core. Lift and lengthen for 3. Chest and heart high. Smile. 2 and 1. Straighten those legs. Bring them down. Arms high. Exhale, fold to the legs. Big deep breaths. Feel that exhale taking you deeper. Observing the limitations in the body, right? We come from bed, unless you're doing this later in the day, and the body constricts as we sleep, right? We do recharge and re-energize, but things get a little tight. So we start to open up. Big exhale to open. Inhale, arms to the sky, reach up, keep your feet in flexion, twist to the right, hook your hands, ring out the body. Woo, inhale to center, high, twist to the left, ring it out. One more to each side, we extend, and then as we exhale, we squeeze and ring the spine. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up, pull the knees into the chest, and pop your feet up for a half bow. Cross the ankles, take it forward, tabletop pose. Start to circle the ribs to the right. So we ground our hands, rib circle. Full rotation of the whole thoracic spine. Think about circling the ribs around the spine. Breathe. Switch direction. Circle the ribs to the right now. Full rotation. Let your head move. So your head will actually go opposite of the spine. So when the belly's low, the head is high. It's a natural rotation. Take it into flat back. Flip your right hand under. Press the top of the hand into the mat. 3 breaths. Flat and long spine. Release the arms, shake it out. Place the right hand down, flip the left hand under, press to the top of the hand. Try to straighten that arm all the way, keep your back straight. Nice, shake it out. Bring those elbows to the ground, bring your hands into prayer. Tuck your toes and lengthen your tail up to the sky. Pedal your feet right, then left. Feel the heels, calcaneal tendons. Press your ears in line with your biceps. Breathe, feel this inversion. Bring the knees down. Come to seated on your heels. Sweep your arms back and around. Full rotations all the way. As big as you can. Again, scooping that energetic field, toroidal field of the heart. Nice. Hands flat to the mat. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Press a lot through all 10 finger tops. Round your left heel, bring your right leg high. Bend and open, stack the hips. Look under the right arm. Breathe into that right side. Lower that right leg. Ground the right foot. Lift through the left leg. Come into that bend. Open and stack. Flex that foot so it's actively turned up. Lower that left leg. Start many little steps to get towards the top of your mat. Bow deep. Release your head. Release your arms. And bend your knees enough. You can slide your palms under your feet, pressing and standing on the palms of the hands. Connecting that energetic field. Palms and soles of the feet are connected. Energy is ciphering through the whole body. Keep standing on your hands. Start to bend your knees. See if you can get low into a squat without pulling your hands out. Breathe and press the weight of the body into your feet. Big yummy exhales. If you want more around your spine, act like you're pulling your hands out. So there's an energetic pull, even though we keep the hands there. Straighten the legs. Come off of the hands. Bend your knees quite a lot and start to roll it up. Spine rolls up, arms come overhead. We step the feet together. And then when you exhale, come into a little chair pose. Arms are high. Really extend your low back by pulling that front of your pelvis in. Take your left arm forward, right arm back, and twist to the right. So we have no leverage. We're just using our internal core. Sweep it back to center. Inhale. Left arm goes back, right arm forward, and we just twist, squeezing those knees into chair. Sweep it back up. Inhale, stand high, back bend to open the frontal plane. Swan dive forward. Inhale to flat back, lengthen and hold the posture. Check your navel. You want to pull the navel in. I think I did this posture wrong for 20 years. So really allow that core to engage. Pull it in. You're thinking of a little bit of cat in your spine. One more breath. Expand from your tail. It should feel good on your low back as you get this broadening of the lumbar spine. Dive down deep. Hands root, step or hop to plank. Top of a push-up, find alignment. Hands are right under your shoulders. Heels are pressing back. Give a little bounce in your heels. Feels good. Getting those heels, soles of the feet to truly open. And then lower your knees. Lower your chin and your chest to the ground, keeping the tail high. Anahata, feel this back bend. Press through your shins. Feel your breath. See if you can feel your heart resting on the ground. Sweep it forward into Sphinx pose. Forearms are rooted. And we root through our pelvis, broadening our feet to get the hip flexors on the ground. Focus down at your dantian and really root down through that space, that energetic space as you exhale. Float the legs and bring your arms out to the side. Float your arms. So we're lifted. We're in locust pose. The whole body is lifted. If you feel the skin on the back of the neck really tight, lengthen through the crown. Keep your gaze low. Breathe. Strong back body. Posture is perfect. Exhale, hands to the mat. Lower down, tuck your toes. Big inhale takes us to plank. Exhale to down dog. 5 breaths. Find your best alignment. Releasing the head, broadening the shoulders. Couple more breaths. Feel this deliciousness of this posture. Gaze forward. We're going to hop it forward into squat. You can also step if hop is not in your practice. Take your hands to prayer and just rock out your feet. So your toes are only as wide as your knees. Common misalignment I see here is that those toes are winged out horizontally. So you just want them pointing to the top corners of your mat, not too big, okay? Press elbows into knees, lengthen your spine. Left fingers to the mat. We use that left elbow like a lever to twist us to the right. Open, look to the right. Take a couple breaths into that right side. So we open the lateral body. It's Monday, moon day. The sides of the body are ruled by the moon, the feminine portion of our anatomy. Breathe into that lunar energy. Come back to center. Hands back to prayer. Observe right and left. Right fingers down. That right elbow is inside to be able to press into right knee to open us up. And we expand. If you have your intention deep rooted in your mind, in your heart, breathe into that intention. Let the left side expand. The gaze can follow the left arm. Take it back to center. Hands to the mat. Straighten your legs. Feet become parallel as wide as the mat. Bend the knees slightly. Walk your hands towards the back of your mat. Big exhale to fold. Bend the knees. Roll it up. Keeping feet wide as the mat. Arms extend to the sky. Keep the left arm high. Bring the right arm back and wrap it behind you as if you're going for that bind. I'll turn around to show you. So you're searching out the left hip with the right hand. And then with all that exhale, we lean to the right. See how big and open that left side can become. Woo, bring it up. Right arm high. Left arm wraps behind you. Search out that right hip. Maybe you can grab it. Maybe you just start to feel it in your left deltoid. Lean to the left. Stand down through the right foot. Open. Lateral body. Inhale, both arms up. Turn your toes wide. Come into goddess pose. So only as wide as your mat, so your heels are still on the mat. Elbows are in cactus. Squeeze the elbows together. Bring the elbows towards the navel. Round your spine. Look down. Inhale, elbows to the sky. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale down. Open, keep those knees bent, rise, and lower. In that low space, press your hands into the mat. Feet become parallel. Left knuckles to the ground, right in front of the face. Right arm to the sky. Twist and lengthen your spine. And lower, right knuckles to the ground. Left arm expands, twist and look up. Release it down. Ground your hands. Step or hop to plank pose. Lower, slow, chaturanga. Inhale to your back bend. Maybe it's cobra or seal. Lengthen through your hands. Lengthen through your spine. Check your shoulders. If you have connection between shoulders and ears, get some more room. Look to the left. Exhale. Look to the right. Exhale. Look to the left. Hold this gaze. Bend your left knee and try to bring your left toes towards your gaze. Lower that foot. Take your gaze to the right. Bend your right knee. Bring that right foot towards the gaze. And release. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Big clearing breaths. Inhale, take it to forward fold. Hop or walk. Dive. Rise up with a flat back. This time we come all the way to standing. Gather energy, hands to the heart. Stand tall. Find the length in your spine. Breathe into the length of your body. Inhale, anything that's in your way, old patterns, shadow energy that you want to release, hold it now. Inhale together. As you exhale, toss it out. It's as simple as letting it go. Inhale, reach up. Back bend, open. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back, lengthen your spine. Pull that belly in. Exhale to fold. Knees bend, left foot back. Lower the back knee, soft to the ground. You can stay low with hands on the earth or your blocks, or you can rise up. Anjaneyasana. Keep breathing, keep squeezing that right knee in. My knees have a tendency to splay open. See if you can keep hugging towards midline. Stay here. If you want to back bend, go deeper. Sweep that left hand back towards the left calf and open. Let the breath channel in and out. Yep, hands to the mat. Straighten your right leg, flexion of the right foot. Keep the tail lifted and lengthening back. Exhale, bow towards the earth. Shifting gaze and weight back to right foot. Pop your back knee up. Step back, down dog. 3 long breaths. Broad shoulders. Soft neck and throat. Next, inhale, plank pose. You can always bring your knees down if you need, or you can also just do 1, and then slowly lower. Scoop it into your back bend. Maybe each round we switch it up. Up dog, cobra, anything that feels good. If your wrists bother you, do Sphinx pose. Tuck the toes, use your exhale, down dog. Channeling deep Ujjayi breath through the nose. Bend the knees, take the left foot forward. Set up for that Anjaneya, back knee down. And as we rise, check in with alignment. So my knee goes open a lot, we're gonna hug it to midline. If you feel a lot of weight on your right kneecap, press into the top of your right foot. If you want the back bend, right hand to the calf, and we press the heart, the lungs forward to open. Beautiful. Hands to the mat on either side of left foot. Straighten your left leg. Flex the foot and bow. Dive towards that left leg. Keeping the tail lifted. We're not sitting on the right heel. There's a reach and an extension through the tail. Come back to the bend in the left foot. Tuck your right toes. Lift the back knee. Step forward. Uttanasana. Release the practice. Release into self. Feel space. All of the discs between the vertebra open and hydrated. Drop your tail into Utkatasana, chair, reach up. Tuck that pelvis. Elongate through the arms. Inhale, stand up. Take a back bend, open. Hands come back to the heart. Pause. Close your eyes. Feel this beautiful stance. Inhale together. Exhale, release the hands down. Toss out the funk. Inhale, smile as we lift and rise. Heart lifts to the sky. Exhale slowly. Swan dive, leading from our heart. Forward fold. Rise to flat back to hold. Really bring that core in. So your fingers come towards the shins, but we're not dumping the weight into the arms. We can actually extend the arms out to the side with just as much stability. Feel your belly move and pulse with the breath. Take your hands back to the mat. Bend the knees, right foot back. Ground the heel, rise, warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Hips and heart stay forward. We root through the back heel. Open the arms wide, and we'll start to twist to the left, so towards that bent knee. And we use the internal obliques to get us into the twist. When you get there, if you want more, right hand to the outer edge of left leg to squeeze. Beautiful, bring it up. Center line. Lift the back heel now in runner's lunge. Bend the back knee till it's 1 inch off the ground. Circle arms back. 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Strong step 2, plank. Inhale, big. Exhale, lower. Scoop it to your back bend. You can always stay low. 3 breaths. Exhale takes us to down dog. Breathe a lot. Feel the expansion, so you're breathing beyond the borders of your skin. Bend the knees, step right foot forward. Set up for warrior one. Back heel comes down. We can still take a wide stance. And then we sink into right knee. Arms high. Feel the strong right leg. Rooted. Pick up that back heel. Bend that back knee. Bring it close to the mat. And then circle the arms forward. Huge circles for the shoulders. Last one. Hands to the mat. Step gracefully forward. Fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, dive deeper. Inhale, rise all the way to the sky. Hands to the heart. Pause. Stand tall. Release your shoulders. Really feel the length in your body. Open the eyes. Find a focal point. Your drishti on the ground. Shift your weight into your left foot. Start to bring that right knee into the hands. Pull it into the chest. Keep hold of that knee with the left hand, and then we open right arm behind us. So we twist towards that right leg for 3. Bring it out, 2. And 1. Try to keep that knee lifted or not, but keep it high. Arms go wide and then send it behind you. Warrior 3, press through the heel. Take your hands to the mat or the blocks. Right leg soars to the sky. So we get as high as we can through those right toes. And the deeper we dive to the left leg, the higher that right leg goes. Hands root. Bend your left knee. Step your right foot back. You're in runner's lunge. Right knuckles on the ground. Left arm to the sky. Keep squeezing that left knee towards midline as we bring it out. Release the hands. Step back to down dog. Pedal it out, bounce it out. Any movement that feels good. Find a couple clearing breaths. Press through your inner arms, open and broad. Bring the knees down. Come to seated on your heels. Take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Lift and open the chest. Squeeze the scapulas together. Should feel delicious in the head of the shoulders. And then bring your gaze forward. Keep those hands interlaced. Rise to your knees. Take it a step deeper, coming towards camel, Ustrasana, but hands are interlaced. We open as much as we can. It might be an inch. You might get those knuckles to the ground. Take it to neutral. Release your arms, arms high. Cactus elbows. One more back bend from the sternum. Breathe between the breaths. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Spread your fingers. Bend the knees, right foot forward. Stay in runner's lunge. Rise up. So that back heel's still lifted. It's actually crescent. Arms open. Twist to the right. Bring it out. Open a lot. Take it back to center. Take your hands to the mat. Left knuckles root. And we open right arm to the sky. Long neck, long body. And release right hand. Step forward. Forward fold. Exhale big. We're going to roll it up slow. One vertebra at a time. Arms sweep all the way up, gather. Hands to the heart. Shift your weight now into your right foot. See if you can bring the left knee up. Maybe that's it. Maybe you can grab it. Interlace the fingers around the knee and pull it into the chest. Keep tall. We're not bowing to the knee. We're elongating the spine. Beautiful. Hold that left knee with your right hand. Start to open to the left. Wring it out. Take it to center. Arms are wide. See if you can send that left leg back behind you. Warrior 3. Press through the heel. Foot is in flexion. When you need, hands to the earth or the blocks, soar the left leg high. Dive your body, your head towards your standing leg and bow. Right knee bends, left foot goes back. We ground the hands, step for down dog. Any movement that will neutralize your body. So maybe it's a bounce. So good for lymphatic. Maybe it's a pedal. Maybe stillness feels better or really small adjustments. Take 3 more breaths. Down dog, home base. Take your gaze to your hands. Walk your right hand to the middle of the mat. Thread the left arm under the body to search out your right leg. Look under your right arm. So this is a twisted down dog. We stabilize in the feet. We stabilize in the right hand. Right lats open. You breathe under the right shoulder. Unwind. You can stay in down dog traditional. You can go through your vinyasa. We will meet in down dog. Make sure when you come into your back bend, you're not squeezing your butt. Exhale, down dog. Really stabilize through your feet. They should be at least hips distance. And then gaze forward. Left hand to the middle of your mat. Right fingers graze the earth as they search out the left foot or the left calf. Twist. Open. Unwind. Come back to plank. One elbow at a time. Come down to forearm plank. Elbows rooted. Hands are touching. You can stay straight in plank and breathe. You can also bring your hips right to left. So you're little half mooning those hips. Keep stable through the upper body for 3, 2, and 1. Lower into Sphinx pose, belly, toes, part your forearms. Breathe a lot. Feel this extension. Sternum, chest, and heart open. Close your eyes once you find Sphinx and take your gaze to your third eye. Breathe into that space. Feel expansion, maybe colors or shapes expanding. Three more breaths here. Keep broadening the collarbones, all the lymph, subclavius. Beautiful. Slide your hands under your shoulders. Take your big toes to touch. Press back for child's pose. Let the sits bones settle back and let the heart, the chest, and the chin rest on the ground. Follow your breath. See how it feels to be alive at this moment. Rise up enough that you can thread your right arm underneath your left and then stay low. Both arms are straight. Try to rest your right temple on the ground. Breathe a lot. Soften your mouth and your throat. Breathe through compression. Keeping the right arm thread underneath. Take your left hand and bring it under your left shoulder. We're going to press into the left hand to take your gaze to the sky, up over that left shoulder. Just for a moment, we twist a little deeper. We send the breath into the ribs, into the spine. And then when you're ready, you release. On thread the right arm extension, left arm goes underneath. So we're staying low in Balasana, tail, chest, and body coming close to the earth. Feel your skull resting on the ground. Feel your breath flowing through the body. Right hand moves under right shoulder. So we can press that right palm into the earth a lot. Take the twist deeper. Take the gaze to the sky. Breathe into the twist. Beautiful. All the way to release. Coming to seated on your heels. Knees can come in together. Release the arms and reach for the ground. Maybe fingers touch the ground easily, maybe not. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Keep that extension. We're just going lateral. And then reach through your right finger, sending that right arm away from your body. And you can take it straight out, or you can angle it to the ground until you feel that sweet stretch through the scalenes. You can even press that right arm back. So it's really up to you, and you're going to tap deep into sensation to see where you feel the stretch. Maybe it's in all the positions. Maybe there's one spot where, oh, wow, that needs it. So we stay there and we breathe. So it'll look different for everyone. I could tell you exactly where to put your arm, but then you might not feel the sensation. So go in, feel sensation, what works for you. We all have these beautiful bodies, the beauty of the diversity. No one the same. Woo, bring the right hand down, take the head to center. Whoa, notice any difference, right? That right side may be illuminated and open. We'll make it equal. Right ear to right shoulder. Keep reaching the hands down. When you get into that lateral bend, so we're not leaning. If you notice your whole body is going, come to neutral with the body. I see this a lot when I say lean your head. The whole body goes. But try to stay neutral, just the head. And then the left arm extends. And you can go into all positions. Maybe out, horizontal feels good. Maybe if you send it back in space and then a little down, maybe that feels better. Go in and explore your body. Close your eyes when you get to that spot of sensation and enjoy it. Relax your jaw. Breathe up under that left ear. Great job. Release. Arm comes down. If this is comfortable to stay on your heels, do. You can also come to your butt. Get your blocks. We're going to do just a little core strengthening. So have your blocks. You can start on the medium level. Make sure they're very grounded, not tipping over at all. And then we're going to press flat hands, no fingertips, into the blocks. You can also do highest. I'm going to start with highest just to see how this goes. And flat hands, fingers point forward, just like down dog worthy. Press into the blocks and see if you can lift your knees, or if you're sitting on your butt, see if you can lift your knees, maybe even your whole butt comes up. So you're floating. Breathe, engage through the core. Find a lightness as you lift. When you need, you can come down. I'm gonna try medium blocks so you can switch it up. If it's really easy and you don't need blocks, your hands can be on the ground. This is like a prep for floating, levitation prep. Lift and lift, press into those blocks, straight arms, deep core engagement as we lift. Woo, release. You can also do this with legs extended, so let's all come there. That's hard. Legs extend out. You can have hands on the ground, that's fine. I have really long torso and probably not that strong of a core. Yes, I have a strong core, but I want to get stronger in my core, so I'm going to press into the blocks, lift up, tuck the pelvis. Maybe one leg, maybe two legs. Levitate and lift. Breathe. Ooh. Ah, when you're done, come down. You did great. Cross your legs. Okay. Take your hands to your knees and cross-legged pose and lean forward. Start to circle. Sufi grind to the right. Ha. Feel that beautiful breath. Close your eyes. This is a simple rotation. Simple yet effective rotation. Make it big on all sides. Take 5 more circles in this direction. You're doing great. You can sigh it out. The home practice is a beautiful place to be extra expressive with the voice, with the breath and any sounds, right? Even if you need to shout profanities, cathartic release. Woo! Switch directions. Big. Feel your sits bones rooting. We connect deep to the earth. We relax our jaw and we relax deep to the inside of our body. 3 more circles. It's very humid here today. It's supposed to rain. I think it rained during the night, but it smells yummy out there. Okay, come down to your back. Have one block or both close by. I'm going to turn sideways to make sure you can see, but I'll try to describe really well. So we come down, have a block close by. And what we're going to do with the block is we're going to relay the block from our feet to our hands. So what we're going to do is take the legs straight up, bring the block between the arches of the feet or the heels, and squeeze the block. So there's no way to grab the block with your toes, so there's an internal squeeze, squeezing towards midline. Lift your arms overhead, lower the legs down towards the earth. You can go all the way or halfway, and then bring the block up and shift it to your hands. You're not holding the block, but you're squeezing the block just like the feet, and you reach overhead. So we alternate. Grabbing, we extend, we come back together with the exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Couple more rounds. Try not to drop the block on your face. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bend your knees. We'll press it for a supported bridge. So heels come close to the butt. And then we press high. Slide the block underneath. the sacrum. So not the low back where you have that little curve. Go below that so that your tail is supported by the block. Tuck your arms, shoulders together so the chest and the heart lift. Abdominal breathing. And you can stay with feet bent. You can take the soles of the feet to touch and let your knees go open. This is a nice way to level the pelvis. You can also extend your legs straight out. Find what works for you and breathe. Breathe through any compression. The throat, the chin is close to the chest. We're clearing the thyroid. Couple more breaths, just dropping into your body, dropping into sensation. When you're ready to come out, move slow. Press into your feet to slide the block out. Bring the back to the earth. It should feel delicious. And then pull your knees into your chest. You can rock lateral, right to left to iron out the body. And then when you feel ready, extending your legs for Shavasana. And when we come into Shavasana, we don't just simply let everything go. We find this beautiful balanced point between left and right. So your work is almost done. Become soft, become rooted, become balanced. Let the whole body relax. Let everything go. Become completely quiet and still, letting your practice integrate into your body. Try to release as deeply as you can. You release through the pelvis. You release through the fascia. You release through the bones. Take this time to let go. You let go of your intention. You let go of everything that is necessary. All of the intentions, all of that arrow-like focus that we brought in practice now softens into the ground. Release and relax as deeply as you can. Don't skip Shavasana. It's very important. Be quiet and still and relaxed until you hear my voice bringing you back. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. And start to gather your breath back into your body. Feeling the breath as a tool to reawaken. Take wiggles into your fingers and wiggles into your toes. Make enough movement that you become present in your body. And then as you're ready, roll onto one side, squeezing the knees into the chest, fetal position. Taking a couple breaths there to really, truly honor yourself for practicing. Honor yourself for breathing and moving and smiling. When you feel ready, press up to seated posture. Easy cross-leg pose. We'll sweep our arms out and up, gathering that energy, inspiration for the day. Take the hands to the heart. And let's chant one Om together. Inhale to chant. And we bow and we humble to each other, to all beings. The light within you honors the light within me, the light within all beings. Namaste. Thank you for practicing today. From the Wahe crew, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And we do have a couple spots left for our retreat in Oaxaca, November 14th. We're also doing a solar eclipse viewing weekend storytelling in Truth or Consequences in October. So keep up to date. Sign up for our newsletter, and we'll see you soon.